Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving into the incredible story of Prophet Nuh. But honestly, this is way more than just history. It's really about what you should do when you're trying your best to do the right thing and absolutely nobody is listening to you.
Think about it. Have you ever tried to do the right thing, but nobody listens? Just pause and imagine that for a second. You're at school, you're trying to make good choices, but instead of getting any support, people just ignore you. Or worse, they do the exact opposite. You just feel completely invisible, right?
Now imagine dealing with that exact same feeling, not just for a single day, not even for a year. Try 950 years. Yeah, 950. That is how long Prophet Nuh spent dealing with that exact feeling of being completely ignored and rejected. Just let that massive amount of time really sink in.
So who was Prophet Noah anyway?
Well, he was a guide, specifically sent to his people during a really dark time in their history.
See, his people had completely lost their way. They were worshiping idols, totally ignoring the truth, and just making bad choices day after day. Noah was sent there for one simple reason, to tell them to stop, and to show them a much better way to live.
But it wasn't easy. Not at all. This began an unbelievably long struggle for him, out there calling to them day and night.
Picture this. On one side, you have Nuh relentlessly trying to help his people, caring for them. And on the other side, the crowd is just mocking him. They're laughing right in his face. Almost nobody listened. Imagine standing in front of a crowd that just laughs at you every single day. But he kept going anyway.
And then Allah gave him the ultimate test, a test that must have sounded completely wild at the time.
He was told to build a massive ship, but not by the water, on dry land. I mean, think about how totally ridiculous that must have looked to everyone else. A giant boat sitting right out in the open dirt. The people laughed even harder. The bullying got worse. The stakes were literally higher than ever.
But here's what happened next, as history shows us.
Look at this timeline. 1 day of trying to help. 1 year of getting mocked. 100 years of building this massive ship while people relentlessly made fun of him. All the way up to 950 years of patience. And then the flood arrived, exactly as promised.
The final outcome was incredibly simple. Those who believed and stood by him were saved, and those who rejected the truth were not. After 950 years of being the joke of the town, Nuh's incredible patience finally paid off.
Okay, so what does this all mean for you? How does an ancient story about a massive ship fit into your everyday life right now?
Well, because when you decide to do the right thing in your own life, people might ignore you. They might laugh at you. They probably won't support you right away. Doing the right thing doesn't always come with a round of applause, you know? But that definitely doesn't mean you're wrong.
It's totally normal to feel lonely, to feel the heavy weight of peer pressure, or get so frustrated that you just want to throw your hands up and quit. If you ever feel like that in the hallway at school, you're not crazy. You're feeling the exact same things anyone feels when they hold on to the truth around a tough crowd.
Let's break down a real-world situation. Say you're trying to be good. You're praying, you're avoiding bad habits, but you look around and think, why am I the only one doing this? You feel totally isolated. That's when you've got to remember Nuh's lesson. Keep going, even if you are standing alone. Your worth isn't decided by how many people are standing next to you.
Or how about this? Your friends actually laugh at your choices. And suddenly you think, man, maybe I should just act like them. You feel that intense pressure to change who you are just to fit in. But again, look at Nuh. The lesson is, don't follow the wrong path just so you can belong. Changing yourself to fit in with the wrong crowd is never worth losing who you really are.
And here's one more. You try really hard, but you don't see any results. Nobody around you is changing. Nothing's getting better. You think, what is even the point? It's incredibly frustrating. But remember, Noah tried for 950 years, and barely anyone listened. His lesson for us? Your job is the effort, not the outcome. Success isn't always about numbers or instant results. Your honest effort is what actually matters.
At the end of the day, doing the right thing doesn't mean everyone's going to suddenly follow your lead. But you do it anyway. You do it simply because it's right. You stay strong.
Because you don't need everyone to agree with you. You just need to stay true. Keep that in your mind the next time you feel totally alone making a good choice. So, when the crowd starts laughing, are you going to fold just to fit in, or are you going to build your ship anyway?